So, we're on our way for her to be induced. We talked to him like 2 hours ago, said we would be there as soon as possible. For any emergency, it literally takes us an hour to leave the house. I kid you not. It's ridiculous. So we thought we were gonna have to come in last night, but we didn't. She had a lot of pain down in this area. So we're on our way in. So hopefully they'll induce her, they'll take her, and we'll be good to go. Alright.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time since I've made any kind of video actually. The video clip that you guys just seen is actually the only footage that we have from our labor and delivery video that we were going to do, but I couldn't find my charger and my battery died. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was actually my husband's very first time vlogging, and it was pretty funny. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have quite a bit of stuff to update you guys on, and I'm going to try to fly through it pretty quick. So let's start with the labor and delivery part. I actually started having contractions about 4 to 5 minutes apart the night before I delivered, and they eventually died down, thank goodness, because it was horrible. And it happened on the night that we had all kinds of flooding and stuff going on in Houston, so I wasn't sure like if I was going to go into labor, if we were actually even going to be able to make it to the hospital without having a boat to get there. So that was really good that it kind of waited until the next day. And then it took us over 2 hours to get to the hospital, which was okay because my contractions weren't very strong. And we stayed there from 10 until 4 o'clock, and we did a lot of walking and just trying to get things to pick up and go on their own. But eventually everything just kind of died down, and they went ahead and started Pitocin about 4:30, which they were short-staffed. In my hospital, you have to have a nurse inside of the room with you if you're on Pitocin. So it took them about 30 minutes before they found a nurse that could sit in there. And we were very grateful because we had 2 amazing nurses that it was just such an amazing experience. After they did the Pitocin and broke my water, then they came in and gave me an epidural. And it worked fantastic, which was great because my other 2 epidurals did not work very well with my previous pregnancies. So that was awesome. And then by the time I started wearing off, the anesthesiologist went ahead and came back in and gave me some more medicine through my IV that was through my epidural. And my nurse went ahead and unlocked the little box thing after that medicine I kicked in and gave me a second dose of medicine, which just completely numbed me from probably, let me see, from about here all the way down, which was fantastic. And 7 pushes later, I delivered a beautiful, healthy baby girl. Her name is Felicity LaNell. LaNell is after both of her grandmothers. Trevor's mom, Weta, her middle name is Nell, and my mom, Marissa's middle name is LaDawn, so we just put the 2 middle names together and got LaNell. She was 20.5 inches long and 8.4 pounds, so she was a very healthy baby girl, which was very exciting. And then we just stayed into the hospital for about 2 days, and finally were released to go home. Right after I delivered her, we went ahead and decided to do a permanent birth control, and I went ahead and did the surgery to have my tubes removed because 3 children is all that we need. We have our hands full, and everything, it just went so perfect, and I could not be any more blessed than I am to have 3 amazing, healthy, beautiful children. So that was my labor and delivery experience. If y'all have any questions, you can just ask me inside the comments, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot more that I left out. Into the postpartum part of this video, she dropped down below birth weight, and we left the hospital. She was 7 pounds 14 ounces. And then for her 2-day checkup, we actually had to go in the, or 2 days after she was released from the hospital. We actually had to go in 1 day after because 2 days would have been a Saturday. So we went in the Friday after we got out, and she was 7 pounds 12 ounces. So she didn't lose too much weight. And then at her 1 week checkup, which was this last Friday, I think, last Thursday, sorry. But at her 1 week checkup last Thursday, she gained a full pound. So she was 8 pounds 12 ounces. I think that's right. And her head is in the 98th percentile, so she definitely has her daddy's head. And she was a very little jaundiced whenever we brought her home. I think the scale is from a 0 to a 24, and she was at a 9, but the doctor didn't see any reason to have any testing done. And over the next few days, I noticed like around her eyes, the white inside of her eyes and stuff just looked a little more yellow. So at her 1 week checkup, I went ahead and asked the doctor about it again, and she said give her until she's 4 weeks old until all that should go away. So that was kind of scary for me because I've never had a jaundiced child, so that was something new and scary, but it was absolutely nothing to worry about. It was it's pretty common and pretty normal, I'm guessing. See, I am breastfeeding this time around, which is so exciting. I breastfed Titus, and I had to sub with formula and alternate those back and forth. But I just gave him the breast milk, so I used my breast pump, and he had breast milk and formula until he was 5 months old, and then from 5 to 12 months he was on formula, and then he's been on regular milk since. So to be able to breastfeed this child without her ever having a bottle touch her lips has been such a accomplished feeling, and something that I'm really excited about. And obviously it's doing pretty good because I mean she put on a pound in 1 week or 6 days or whatever it was. So that makes me feel really good, and it's really it makes me feel confident that I am doing something right. Weight loss though from the breastfeeding has been amazing. I was around 174, 176 whenever I gave birth, and this morning I weighed 146 pounds. So I mean, I feel like I've just been dropping the baby weight, which is again a confidence booster type thing, so that's really exciting. Her umbilical cord fell off when she was 5 days old. I think it was 5 days, I'm not sure. And that healed up really nice. And let me say, having a little girl is, one, amazing because I have 2 boys, so it's nice to have a little girl finally. But 2, not having to have a circumcision done inside the hospital, stress relief. Like, those things freak me out. I know we have to do it. Well, we don't have to. We choose to do it for like biblical reasons and things like that. But I always get freaked out having to put the medicine stuff around it, and it's just, it makes me cry knowing that my baby is going through so much pain. But the end result is totally worth it. So having a little girl and not having to go through that was pretty awesome. Let's see. This video is going to be all over the place because it is honestly 8:30 at night. I'm completely exhausted, but both of my children are sleeping. Chase is in Oklahoma with his dad, and this is the only time I have to film. And Felicity will be 2 weeks old tomorrow. So I need to pick up the pace and get things going again, because that's pretty bad. I do believe I covered almost anything. Again, if y'all have any questions or anything like that, go ahead and leave them down below in the description, See, I need coffee at 8:30 at night just to be able to finish doing what I have to do. But if y'all have any questions or comments or anything, just leave them down inside the comments. And also follow my social media. I have Facebook and Instagram listed down below. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys my postpartum belly for, we'll just say 2 weeks postpartum, because she was born at 10:50 at night, and it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. So let's go and get that shit going. I'm gonna try to show you guys my belly the best way that I can right now. So just bear with me, please. So this is my belly from the front, and obviously I have a black shirt on because it's very slimming and it's still maternity, so it fits very well. This is from the side with two weeks postpartum, and this side 2 weeks postpartum. I know, baby. Uh-oh. This is my belly from the front 2 weeks. And from this side 2 weeks postpartum. And I know. This side 2 weeks postpartum. Okay, so I'm going to try to show you her really quick before she gets really fuzzy. But this is Felicity. And don't mind my house in the background because it's so gross. But this is Felicity. Oh, are you gonna cry? No. It's okay. She is my perfect little Indian baby. Her skin is very dark complected. See if y'all can see her. She is just absolutely perfect. Prop her back up there. And she has got amazing lungs. You want to say hi? Oh. Say, I've got beautiful dark hair that's blonde underneath. And I'm not ever happy unless I'm with my mommy and she's holding me 24/7. Yes. So let's say hi. She's got two very cute little dimples. Yeah. Let's try this again. She's got two dimples. And she's got beautiful eyes. Yeah. And she wants to eat again. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video whenever I get the chance to make one. Bye, guys.